Hello. I haven't posted in a while. I think it's been maybe around 2 months, I think. And to be honest, it's two things. It's been a very busy December and November too. And also because it was busy, there were a lot of days where I was just lazy and I didn't want to do anything. But since November was over, I knew that I wanted to do one of these videos, and I love watching these monthly favorites videos, and so I decided to do one as well. I hope you can see me all right. But I'm very excited. It's a lot of things that I like, that I've enjoyed, not just this past month, December, but also November. So I'm gonna combine these 2 months and tell you what I like and show you something. So, yes, and then I have it all here in my beautiful book. I'm gonna start with music. For most of November, or basically all of November going into December, but just honestly for a couple of years, I have loved Patrick Watson. Patrick Watson is such a beautiful songwriter, and just all the music that he makes is so beautiful. I love it so much, and it's so dreamy and like mysterious, and just, I don't know, the inner child in me really likes it. So I really love the sound of his music. So yes, I love Patrick Watson, and the one specific song that I really like is Here Comes the River. It's a really good song. It's a very strong song, and so I definitely recommend it if you guys have been wanting to listen to different music or from what you normally listen to. So yes. Another, well, I guess this would be an artist, Debussy. I've never known how to say his name. Debussy or Debussy? No, I think it's Debussy. It sounds better that way. But I love going to Goodwill. I just love thrift shopping in general. But one day when I was at Goodwill, I found, let me show you, I forgot to get it out. So this one I found at Goodwill. It's called Debussy for Daydreamers, right there. And I saw this and I was like, oh my goodness, this is like the coolest thing ever, and it's so amazing. And it was speaking to me because I've always kind of been in my own world, and as a little girl I was such a big daydreamer. I would imagine the craziest things while being in school. But just all the pictures, I hope you can see it. I hope it's not too dark too. But yes, it's a really good, I love listening to this. I've listened to it so many times, and I especially put it on when I'm about to go to sleep. It's really nice. It's really calming, and I also like to put it on when I'm coloring or drawing, just to have some background noise and to set the mood. I really like this one. Another, I guess, genre of music that I've been listening to that I really enjoy, that I've been listening to for a couple of, 2 years I think, is, I don't even know really what you call it, and I've looked it up, and I've seen a lot of people, and even on Spotify they have it labeled like the album, or like this collection of songs, as Habibi Funk. So I just call it Habibi Funk, and I made my own mix as well, which is this one, and I love it so much. It has so many awesome songs that I love, and There are other songs that I wanted to add in here, but I forgot. I don't know why. I don't know how I forgot. But it has a bunch of songs that I really like and enjoy. And these are all the songs. And yes, so another CD or album that I found at Goodwill was this one. It's Buddhist Nature. And this one is really nice because it's just nature sounds, and so I listen to this as well when I go to sleep sometimes. I mostly listen to the Debussy one, but this one is really calming and I like it. It's like a lot of water sounds, and you can just hear nature in the background, like animals and all. So it's really nice. It's really calming. And I don't know, I just feel like this found me because I've gone to 3 Buddhist meditation retreats, and so it's interesting how I found that. Okay, let's see. Oh yes, I was going to mention, going back to the Habibi Funk, there's this one band that I really like, specifically from Egypt, I believe. They are from the 70s. They were this band from the 70s. Really, really cool, and I guess very influential back then and later on. I don't know how you say their name, but it's Al Maslian, I'm not sure, but their music is so good. I like a bunch of their songs. A lot of their songs are on my own mix that I made, and they have, yeah, you should listen to them because they're really good. And this one specific song, Longa 79, is really good, and they have a bunch of other ones. They have this other one, I have it in my mind, but I do not know how to say it at all because it's a very interesting, like, I don't know, it's very interesting group of words. It's one band that I really like. Okay, another band that I really like that is a different genre, something completely different, is a Chilean band called Los Jaivas, which I've talked about them before in my songs. I think I'll still love when I'm an old lady, I think is what the video is called. But yes, Los Jaivas have such beautiful music, and I love how, you know, they're Chilean because I'm Chilean, and I love this kind of music, and I love how it's, I don't know, I love how it sounds, and I feel very connected to it. And so 2 of my favorite songs, sorry, my hair is bugging me. Okay. 2 of my favorite songs from them, I love a bunch of songs, but my 2 most favorite top songs that I have been listening to since November, before November, and still now is Mambo de Machawai, which I love this song. It's so happy and very moving. And then there's Mira Niñita, which is such a beautiful song. Mira Niñita in English, I think, would be like translated to look little girl, I think. And just everything that it says is so beautiful. It's very poetic, but I love the first couple of words in this song because it's Mira niñita, te voy a llevar a ver la luna brillando en el mar, and it's so beautiful. And just a little pause on this, it reminds me of this one story that I love so much, from Eric Carle, which is Papa Please Get the Moon for Me, and I love this book so much. I will talk about these later, but I love Eric Carle and I love children's books. Another artist that I really like, or group, Daft Punk. Daft Punk, I don't think there's much I need to say about them because I think everybody knows them, but I love all their music. I love it so much. Someone else that I really like as well is Tyler, the Creator. I don't like all of his songs, and his style of music is very different to what I listen to, but I do like his music. I don't know, it's very cool, and it's very just cool in the way that it sounds, and I like it. And I don't like all of his songs, but I do have a specific few songs that I really like Gone Gone Thank You, or Gone Gone Thank You for the Love. And then there's one with Caliuchis, I think is how you say her name. But yes, he's a really good songwriter. I really like his music and the way that it sounds. For me, when it comes to music, it's the way that it sounds before the meaning, because sometimes I could be really into a song and then I don't even realize all the things that it says, and I'm like, wow, I did not know it was talking about this, or I should probably not be blasting this on the speaker with my windows open. For December specifically, because I've been listening, all these songs that I just listed, I've been listening all throughout December as well, but there has been an addition, and this addition is a wonderful addition, and I'm so what's the word, like, it sucks, I'm bummed out that I didn't discover her before. I knew about her, I have always heard of her, but I never got into her music until now, and it is Kate Bush. I love her, and I've been obsessed with her these past few days, and I've just been watching all her music videos and the way that she dances and expresses her face and her emotions and everything that she does. It's so weird and so authentic, and she's just being herself. And then after learning that she was so young, I think she was like 18 or 19, I think, when she came out with Wuthering Heights. That song is so good. I have listened to it, I think, at least 20 times in the past, I don't know, like 3 days, I think, or 4 days. I don't know, I think definitely more than 20 times. But such a good song. And then I started listening to other music from her and just started finding a bunch of other really good music. And I also found Suspended in Gafa, which is so good as well too. So go listen to her if you haven't already. So the next thing that I want to talk about is movies and shows. Okay. Sailor Moon. Where was this show when I was 14, or even a little younger? I think just my childhood in general. I should have been watching this show, but I never knew about it until much later in my life, like a year ago, I think. And then I just never watched it even after hearing about it until I think it was around November, or right as November began. No, I think it was, when was it? I think it was a little bit after. Oh wait, no, but Halloween is the 31st, or is it the 30th? I don't remember. But anyways, so yes, it was the very, very beginning of November, I believe, when I started watching Sailor Moon, and I was knitting. So I was like, okay, I need something to like play in the background. And then I was looking through like my streaming, I forgot, I think it was Disney Plus, and then I saw Sailor Moon, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch Sailor Moon. And I just had it playing in the background, and I wasn't really paying much attention to it. And then, you know, they're very short episodes, so they just kept playing. And it wasn't until maybe I got to maybe like episode 6, I think, or maybe even before that, but I really liked it, and I've been obsessed with it. I don't know, like, it's very teenager-y, you know, and so I like it a lot. Anyways, so yes, watch it if you haven't watched it. And it's so beautiful too, like the animation and the color and everything. It's very, very pretty. And it's from the 90s, so it's even better. Okay. So that was mostly November. Moving on to December, I can't remember a lot of what I watched. I don't think I feel like I didn't watch a lot in December. Between Christmas and New Year's Eve, I watched Sense and Sensibility. Oh my goodness, this movie I was completely missing out. I had this movie in my closet for maybe about a year and a half, I think, because I had found it at Goodwill and I said, okay, I'm gonna watch it one day. I don't know when, but I'm gonna watch it. And I never watched it until a few days ago, and this movie was amazing. I loved this movie and I love it. I love Pride and Prejudice, so this movie, you know, it's obviously from Jane Austen, and so, or really, you know, based on Jane Austen's novel, so it was very, you know, like the same kind of style. But I watched the one with Kate Kate Winslet? No, I feel like I'm saying her name wrong. But you know who I'm talking about, from Titanic, the actress. And then Emma Thompson, I think, and Hugh Grant. Oh my goodness, I love all of them. The movie was so good. It felt so long, but in a good way. And I love the ending. It was so cute. I love it so much. I'm a sucker for those kinds of movies. Okay, the last show that I'll talk about is an anime called The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. It's a very long name and like very unusual, but this is on Netflix and it's such a cute anime. I love it so much. There's so many cute animes that I love so much, but this one was really cute and I enjoyed it a lot. I think I watched it, I don't remember when I started watching it, but I think it ended in November or in December, but I watched most of it in November, I think. So, and then I watched the last few episodes in December and it was really cute. So you should watch it. Okay. So that was with the movies and the shows. Now with places or just place, just one place, is I rediscovered the library. I used to go all the time, then I stopped, then I started going, then I stopped, and I started again in December now, and I've been loving it so much. I don't know, I've been trying to read a little bit more, and I've been getting a lot of CDs and DVDs from the library instead of just buying a lot of things, just borrowing. So this is why I have all these books here. I don't know if you can see them, but I have been loving going to the library and just all the resources that I never realized that the library has to offer. And so it's amazing. You should go to your library. Even if you don't like to read, just go for the vibes, go for the energy. It feels so good to just be in there. And they have so many things, like you could use the computer. They have so many classes, at least in my city. They have so many libraries and so many different classes going on. And they have like a pottery class. They have a knitting class. It's not really a class, but it's more of like a get-together to knit together. They even have a DJing class and another class to learn how to 3D print. So all of these really cool things that I have been missing out on. So yes, and I just went to the library again, to this new one that they just opened yesterday, and I went and I got all these books. They're all children's books, and the ones in the front, all these colored ones, darker ones, are from Eric Carle, and I love Eric Carle so much. I love all his books. So I got Papa Please Get the Moon for Me. I got Little Cloud, which is really cute. It's very simple. These stories are very simple, but they're so simple that they mean so much to me. They make me feel so much, and it's so refreshing reading a children's book. I don't know. It's very, not nostalgic, but just, it feels very refreshing and very good. My inner child, my little me, feels really good. The Very Quiet Cricket. The Very Lonely Firefly. I haven't read this one yet, so I'm excited to read that one. And then I got this one, which I was reading today, just a random book, but it talks about all the instruments, not all of the instruments that exist, but a lot of instruments and where they come from and like how they began, and the art is really beautiful and it's really cool, and it talks about certain people that were a big like influence or that invented certain instruments. So, and it's really big. I love big books. So yes, and I have another one in Spanish, but it's originally French. It was just translated in Spanish and I just picked it out, but I gave it to my mom to read. So, and that one is, I think translated to English would just be Incredible Kids or something like that, and it's about this lady. I think the author is a woman, but she in her travels met a lot of children, so she decided to get all these children's personalities and turn them into like different characters in the book and talk about different children. And so they all have like there's but they're all in Spanish. Like, what was El Niño Raíz, which is, I guess, the root boy would be translated in English, and like the roots as in like plants and trees and nature and all of that. So he is very rooted, he's very grounded, and he's, you know, and it describes this little boy, but it's really, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's a really cute book and you should read it. Okay, just in general, read more children's books because I think they make your life a little better, or a lot better. They make your day a lot better. I think they help you feel better. It adds a little bit more of whimsy, and so yes. Okay, that's it for places, or just plays. Let me see. Oh, okay, physical media that I have been using. This one's really exciting. First one is a very exciting one that I got, I think I got after Thanksgiving, or when was it? I think the 28th, I think somewhere around there it got delivered, the 28th of November, so it still is right in November, maybe not all of November, but the very end of November. I got this DVD player, a portable DVD player. I have used it a lot to watch Sailor Moon, to watch Sense and Sensibility, to watch other like Studio Ghibli movies that I got from the library as well. So yes, it's really cute and I love it so much. I love the way that it feels. I got this on eBay and it feels really new and it's in really good condition. So yes, and it has like a bunch of buttons, which I love, and yeah. So I haven't decorated it yet, but I will. I just don't know what kind of stickers I want to put on it yet. But yes. Ay, pues hermosa. Here, put her. Yoshi, permiso que tengo que mover esto, perro. Something that I have been using a lot is my iPod, and I'm going to show you in my purse. My new purse. You haven't seen this one yet. I had to change purses. I will talk about my purse later though in the video, so you'll see. If I can find my iPod. Where is my iPod? This is my iPod. It's super tiny. It's a newer iPod. It's the 7th generation, I believe. But I got this iPod when I was, I think it was for my 13th birthday. Yes, it was for my 13th birthday. Yeah, I think it was for my 13th birthday. But I didn't use it that much when I was 13. I don't know why. I got it. I think it's because I had to download all the songs and I didn't really know how to, so I always had to ask my brother to download them for me. So I do have a lot of those songs in here, but I didn't use it as much as I thought I would, and since then it has just been roaming around in my drawers and in my personal stuff. I never wanted to sell it. I wanted to keep it until, because I don't know, I get really easily attached to things, and so this is one of the things that I got attached to. But I have been using it a lot lately because eventually I want to get rid of Spotify. I've slowly kind of been trying to put a bunch of songs in here from Spotify so that I can finally cancel my subscription because of everything that's going on with Spotify. So yes, I really love my iPod, and here, let me show you. I have really cute pictures. And speaking of like my iPod and downloading music and all of that, I tried to make a video, a tutorial on how to burn CDs, but everything just went wrong and I kind of gave up. So I'm gonna try again soon. I don't know when, and I know a lot of you have been wanting to, or not a lot of you, I think it was just one person who asked me, but you know, to do a tutorial on how to burn CDs, or at least how I do them. Here, like here's one. I don't know if you can see it, hopefully, but this is one song, and like I love personalizing it and making my own little cover picture for the song. But yes, I don't know if I definitely want to try again with the tutorial, so you guys will see if I ever post one. But anyways, getting back to this iPod, I love this thing, and I even added some stickers on it. I don't know if you can see because it is a little darker, but yes, it's so tiny, it's so portable. I really like it. It's a little different. It's not as convenient because with my phone I can just ask Siri, or I don't want to say it too loud because I don't want her to activate, and I can just easily type really quick. But with this I can't. I just have to scroll and find the song, and I can't cue songs as well, so that's a little, it just kind of has to be on shuffle, and whatever plays. So I guess it is a good way to practice patience and just to listen, and you get what you get, you know. So, but yes, along with this, another favorite of mine is that I have been loving so much. Sorry, I'm getting my purse again. This is so, I'm about to show you, let me see. This is one of my favorite purchases ever, I think, in my whole entire life, because it's the coolest thing ever, and they work so well. They're headphones, but they're not just regular headphones. They're, where in the world? I don't know. I was on Pinterest one day, and I saw this random picture on there, and it was this guy. I don't know where to put my purse. It was this guy with these specific headphones on, and let me show you. They are the coolest things ever, and these are so perfect for laying down, because with my big headphones I can't, because they're not flat and they're obviously big, but they just kind of, you know, they're flat headphones, and you just put them on like this. Let me show you. This is for the left ear. So you just kind of loop it, and like it hangs on your ear, and it just looks like this, and I feel like the coolest person in the universe just walking around with these and listening to music. And I love, because I have very bad hearing, I love that I can hear everything with these headphones, but the music is so clear when it plays, so I love it. It's perfect. I feel like Cowboy Bebop or something. So yeah, I love it. And I got these from Amazon. They were only $15, I think, around there. My radio / CD player, I use it maybe not every single day, but definitely a few days a week. Just when I wake up in the morning or when I'm cleaning my room, I put a CD, and it's perfect. I love it. Another thing that I have really been enjoying, or was enjoying in November, because to be honest, I haven't used it at all in December, but in November I was using it a lot, is my 3DS. And I decorated it, but a lot of the little stickers have come off, and I added this little like holder, wrist, what do you call it? I know the name of it, but my mind is blanking. But anyways, so yes, and I actually modded this 3DS. I didn't think I was gonna be able to, and I was so scared and nervous the whole time. But then once I was like halfway through, I was like, okay, whatever, I can't go back, I have to finish it. So I did it. It took me a while, but I did it. And it has a bunch of cool games and like different games. I have Rayman Legends on here. I have Cookin' Mama. I have what other game? I have Mario Kart on here. I have Animal Crossing. I have the what is it called? The cross pick. It's cute, but it's really hard, and so I haven't played that one for a while, but I do like it. It's a little challenging though. So yes, I had to include this in my favorites video because it took a lot of work, and it's just so cute. I love it so much. And this little, I still can't think of the name of this thing. I got this for my 13th birthday as well. So I've had this for 10 years, and it still works perfect. Next thing is crafts, which is just knitting. Knitting, I did a lot during December. I did this little bunny for a friend. I still haven't given it to her for Christmas, which I feel so bad because I was supposed to give it to her before Christmas, or at least Christmas Eve, and my family and I never went. I did a lot of knitting while watching Sailor Moon, or before bed, or just watching anything else, and it was really nice. It was really fun just to kind of do something else other than like using my phone, or just mostly it was for not using my phone, I think, and getting my mind off of my phone. So yes. Okay. And the last thing on this page, because there's so much more I have, is my purse. But this purse is so beautiful. I love it. And it took me forever to find a purse. I had been looking for a new purse for so long, for so many months, because I'm so picky with my purses and my bags. Because once I have a purse, I stick with it and I use it until I can't really use it anymore. And so I really wanted a purse that was not, I feel like all purses look the same now. I found this one, and all the other purses, they just didn't feel right. They were really cute, they were really pretty, and I would have enjoyed them, but I feel like they just didn't fit me right. And I feel like this purse that I found, just accidentally scrolling on Pinterest again, I got this ad from Amazon with a picture of a different purse, and then I clicked on it, and then that purse, like with the suggestions and everything, it led me to this purse, and I found it. And this is from a really good brand that I've known for many years. It's called Chala or Chala. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to say it, but it's funny because in Spanish, Chala means flip-flop or sandals. So yes, but anyways, I got this purse, and I love how big it is. It has a lot of space. It is black with brown, and it came with this little coin pouch, and it's a little fish. I could choose which like keychain / coin pouch I wanted, and I chose this one. And then I've added different keychains. So anyways, I won't talk too much about it. I'm gonna move on to clothes. I have had this scarf for a very, very long time. In 6th grade, maybe when I was 12. I had a best friend at the time, and I think this is knitted, or yeah, it's definitely knitted. I don't think it's crocheted. she knitted this scarf for me, and she gave it to me for my birthday, and I still have it. And I have been using it so much this winter, especially just on cold days, just because it's such a, like, the color is blue. It's very, it's such an accent for your clothes, and I love it. And so, and the fact that I've just had it for so many years and it's still like in perfect condition too is really cool and sweet. And so, yes. And I reconnected with her, I think maybe like 2 months ago as well. So it's a cool coincidence, I guess, even though I don't believe in coincidences. But yes, so I have been loving this scarf, and it's really warm and it's really stretchy too. Okay, there's another shirt, or there's a shirt that I got in the summer at Goodwill. Are you surprised? And it's a purple shirt. Here, let me get it for you. I have to show you. It's in my closet. I have it here. Okay. So it's this purple shirt. It's really big, but it's big in like a good way, you know, and it's very loose and it's very flowy. It has sequins, and it's purple and green. I really, really like it. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a hippie fairy or something. I don't know, but I love it, and I've received so many compliments when I wear this shirt, and I think it suits me so well. And wearing this shirt mixed with all my jewelry and like long, loose, fluffy hair, I don't know, I just feel so myself, and just like I said, but like a hippie fairy theater teacher or something. I don't know. But I love this shirt so much, and I wear it, and I'm trying to take such good care of this shirt. I don't want to wear it too much, but you know, if you like something, I feel like you should definitely wear it as much as you want, because you like it, you know. You should wear the things that you really like, because you know how we save things for special occasions? I feel like we should wear those things more often, because you don't really know how much you have left in life, and you should just make your day better by wearing the things that you like. All right. I turned on the light because I didn't want it to get too dark. So I'm sorry for the change of lighting. But the next things are specifically December, and specifically later December, because I got these for Christmas. I'm just gonna start with these striped socks. I got a set of striped socks with various different colors. And I have been loving wearing these socks. I don't know why, it just adds more, it's just more fun wearing striped socks, especially, let me show you, when you wear them with shoes like these. I got these for Christmas as well from my mom. These are the Melissa shoes, the Melissa brand. I'm not really familiar with this brand, but when I saw them, I really like them, and they're jellies, so they're very plasticky, like rubber feeling, but they are so comfortable, and they smell so good. They smell like bubblegum. So yes, this is in the color black, but to me it's more of like a shimmery brown color, but I don't really mind because I still wear them and I still love them, and they're so comfortable and they're so cute, like this little elastic that it has right here. So yes, they're really cute, and I have been wearing them every single day since I got these for Christmas, with these socks specifically. Just pairing them with striped socks I think is beautiful and perfect. So yes, I have been loving these shoes so much. The next thing that I have really been enjoying that I didn't get for Christmas, I bought these for myself the week of Christmas, I believe. I think it was the Monday before Wednesday. I think Christmas was on Wednesday, I think. Are these jeans. I don't know if you can see them, but they're just regular old jeans. But the thing is, I have the hardest time finding pants that fit me just in general pants, because I don't know, like my legs are, I don't know why, they're just weird. Like they're so long and they just never fit the way that I want them to fit, and all the pants that I have are more baggier and loose fitting. So that are long, you know, that aren't above my ankle. So when I saw these pants, I went to Ross with my mom trying to find like a few last minute gifts, and I saw these at the corner of my eye, and I did like a double take, and I was like, wait, hold on, those look kind of good. And so I left it alone. I didn't go see them or anything because I shouldn't be spending money, and I wasn't there for that reason either. So I did everything that I had to do, and then I saw them again. I'm like, okay, I have to go try them on. I have to see. And I didn't even look at the sizing. I just kind of assumed that they would fit me, and I went to the dressing room and I tried them on, and they fit perfect. These pants, and I think I have discovered that wearing at least, because these are mid-rise, so they're right below my belly button at least, and I have a very short torso with very long legs, so the top half of my body is shorter, and so I feel like that kind of makes me look a little, not weird, but just off lately. So I've been struggling with shirts to wear. I just feel like my proportions are weird. But with these pants, since they are lower fitting, like they fit right below my belly button, instead of all the other pants that are above my belly button, which make my torso look even smaller or shorter, these have been so nice to wear, and they're so comfortable. They are they're not baggy, but they are loose, so they're super comfortable. They're really like breathable and like movable, you know, and they fit. They're not too long, and like when I stand up, they touch the floor, just barely touch the floor. So I think it's perfect because I can roll them up as well. Or if I'm wearing other shoes, like platform shoes or like high heels or something, or boots, it's not going to touch the floor. So I have been wearing these pants literally every single day. I love these pants so much, and I've just been at home for the past 2 weeks for the Christmas and New Year holidays. So I have been enjoying these pants so much, so much, and now I know that I should get mid-rise pants. So yes, this was it. We were meant to be together, and I love these pants. So yes. All right. I think that's that for clothes. Yes. Now we're going to move on to just random stuff because there's so much. Yes. So I have been using a lot of rose water on my face and on my hair. I have been enjoying my rose oil perfume, which I've had for a couple of years, but I've just been enjoying it more these past few months. So I have been doing that. Just the rose scent I have been enjoying a lot. I have been enjoying drinking tea before bed. I think this was more of a November thing because, to be honest, I haven't really been doing this at least the last couple of weeks. At least for the past 2 weeks, I haven't done this in November or in December. But I have been drinking a lot of hot water and tea throughout the day, just not right before bed. So yes. Oh, this one's really random, but having my hair brushed out, just not styling it, just literally brushing my hair, and since it is wavy, it poofs up a lot, and it's just it's not frizzy, it's just like very big and poofy, and I don't know, it looks very like 90s. I think it's from the 90s, I think, or 80s at least. It just kind of reminds me of that time, just having your hair brushed out. And I haven't seen this anywhere. I just personally like it, and I just have been brushing out my hair. I don't have it brushed out right now, but I have really been enjoying just leaving my hair brushed and not styling it, not adding water to it to like define my curls or my little curls or my waves or whatever you want to call them. So yes, I think it's just much more freeing and just very, like how I was describing with that purple shirt that I love. I just feel like a hippie fairy. I don't know, just I love it. So yes. Um Another thing that I have been enjoying a lot, which I started out in the summer, but I've, especially after Christmas, I have been wearing a lot of jewelry. I got for Christmas, I got this new ring. My mom gave me this new ring. It's a silver purple ring. So I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm gonna start wearing more purple. I don't think she really thought much about the color purple, but I have been enjoying the color purple, especially with the purple shirt that I showed you. So yes, I got this ring. I got this bracelet, or like a bangle, and then I got this other bracelet that I have here just with my initial and a little bow. Yeah, it's a little bow. And so I have been enjoying more jewelry. And then I have my other jewelry that I have already owned. And I have, so this whole like wearing silver instead of gold, I started doing in the summer, just slowly kind of shifting my color. And I think silver suits me much, much more than wearing gold. I think silver just feels more freeing to me. I think more free spirited and just more fun. And I think it suits like my skin tone more, and just with how I am, I think I just like it better and I enjoy it more. I love wearing a watch. I have a few watches, and I don't know, and these are all analog watches, they're not digital ones. I just have been enjoying, and also because I do need them for work. I always need to be looking at the time at work. So just wearing a watch, I think, I don't know, I just like the look of watches, and instead of having an Apple Watch, I'm not a fan of the electronic watches. I think I'm starting to become like a very old-fashioned person. So, and I don't know why, I just enjoy more simple things, or just more practical, easier things. So, yes, having a watch is very very practical, and it's very useful, and I like the way that it looks. I feel like it makes you look a little better, you know? So the next thing, long sleeved shirts. Just in general, any long sleeve shirt. I have been collecting quite a few long sleeve shirts. I used to not own nearly enough, but I get so cold in the winter, so I don't know how I've survived the past winters, but this winter it's been so nice having long sleeved shirts. And this one is like, what do you call this, like half sleeve shirts, I don't know. But yes, so I like it. It's nice and it's warm because I get really cold really easily. Let me see. I For New Year's Eve, so before January, the last day of December, December 31st, I went to Trader Joe's with my mom and I found these candlesticks. And for a while now, I have been wanting to buy candlesticks. But then I would think, oh, I have to buy like a candlestick holder. So I just kind of let it be and I didn't do anything about it. But then this day I saw it and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take it just in case. And then I'm going to go to Goodwill and I'm going to try and see if I find the candlestick holder. And I went and I found, as soon as I go into the store, I find a candlestick holder. I found one, the first one that I found, but it was chipped. So then I went further back and I found two candlestick holders, and they're beautiful. They're glass, and I have one right now in the back, which is about to go out. But they're so beautiful. They're so pretty, and I love them so much. And they were only $1. I think like $1. I think $2 actually. I think it was $1.99. And I have been enjoying it so much because I feel like it completely changes the energy in my room, and I think it fits very well with my room. And I have been seeing a lot of YouTubers having candles in their rooms, and I really like the look of it. So yes, and I feel like it fits well. Another thing that I did over my 2 weeks of break, I changed a lot in my room. I changed the curtains, I changed the bedding, the comforter. I bought a new, what do you call it? Cabinet slash nightstand. And I have been loving it so much. So this has also been one of my favorites. But yeah, I changed a lot of things in my room. That was another random favorites that I did in December. And these are very random, but I think this was more for November, but I have here written the moon. I have always felt such a beautiful connection with the moon, and I have talked about this with my mom as well, and she's always told me that she always felt the same way with the moon, and she would always talk to the moon when she was a little girl, and go outside and just and talk to the moon, you know, and tell her. I don't know if she told me that she would tell her the things that, or tell the moon, you know, the things that she would want. But that's something that I do. I always kind of whisper to the moon, and I can see sometimes on days when the moon is big, and just depending on where the moon is at night, I can see the moon as I'm laying down. If I have my curtains open, I can see the moon in the sky, and it's so beautiful. The night sky, which is also kind of goes in with the moon, I just, sometimes the sky just looks so beautiful, and there's something just about the night in general. The energy and just the feeling that it gives is completely different from the day. The night feels so mysterious, and it feels like, at least to me, I feel very, what's the word, contemplative? I think, is that how you say it? Like, I contemplate a lot and I think a lot. It feels very mysterious and just magical, and like anything is possible. And that's at night before I go to bed, or when I'm outside with my dogs, or just staring out, you know, at the night sky. I think so many things, and so many life things, and for some reason I don't really think like that during the day. So I feel like it definitely has something to do with like the energy change with the sun and the moon. And like I said before, I feel like I have such a big connection to the moon for some reason. Last but not least, something I got after Christmas but before the New Year, so still in December, I got a new hand lotion, and it has been amazing. I have loved it so much, and I didn't know whether I should get, I never know how to say the name of this lotion. Let me look for it. L'Occitane. It's a very well-known brand, but I had never heard of it before, and I was thinking of getting the Aesop or Aesop. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say that. I was thinking of getting a hand cream from them, but then I saw this one a lot, and so then I was comparing it, and I saw that this one is way better, and it has shea cream in it, so, or shea butter, I mean, and this one has 20% shea butter, and my hands during the winter get so dry that they start blistering, and then they start bleeding, and it gets itchy. So I don't know if it's like a seasonal eczema. I don't know if that exists, but anyways, I haven't gotten anything so far, which is good, because I have been taking care of my hands this winter season, just applying lotion in general. But this has been really nice. And I got like 6 creams, 6 of these for $40. And I think that's pretty good. And I gave some to my mom, and I gave some to my brother, and I have one on like my little night table. I have one right there for the night, and then I keep this one in my purse. So, yes. And that is everything that I at least have written, because there's so many other things that I can't remember that I love and that I have been loving these past 2 months. And you know that I would keep talking for hours and hours. I think this video is gonna be at least 40 minutes long. I don't know why. And I try to keep them short, but I just talk so much. But anyways, I'm not saying sorry because, you know, I know there are people, if anyone is watching this, I don't know, but I know there are people who like to watch longer videos or very chatty videos. But the thing is, I don't really do these for the views. I really just kind of do it for myself and for those who enjoy these kinds of videos. And that was everything that I have for November and December that I enjoyed, that I really liked. Yes, I think that's it. I think that's all I want to say. I don't know what else I want to say. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I hope you guys have an amazing New Year, and I hope that you're enjoying the holidays, or that you did enjoy the holidays. I did. It was really nice. I spent a lot of time with my family, and it's nice not being at work all day long. And so I really enjoyed it. It was really nice. And I got to spend a lot more time with my dogs. As you can see, they're right here. So yes, I will see you in the next video. I don't know what video that will be. Maybe it will be the CD tutorial. I don't think it's gonna be a tutorial. I don't think I'm gonna call it a tutorial. I think I'm just gonna say burn a CD with me or something like that, because I'm not very good with tutorials and I'm not very good with explaining things. So yes, but I hope that you enjoyed, and thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing, wonderful new year. Enjoy this time that you have, and yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day or have a great night. Goodbye.